Hello everybody and welcome back to WarPlan, where we are playing as the Axis. We have essentially, at this point, defeated the Soviet Union. They have one small unit defending here, and then one very large unit, the 15th Soviet Tank Corps, which is apparently strength 20, defending here. We're getting supplies out this way. It's gonna be a minute though before they get out there, but it's going well. We're getting supplies slowly further and further out, including here, which is actually helping quite a bit. The other thing that's happening is a major invasion of North America. Now, we've had a good chunk of North America for a while, but now we are invading in other areas. We just took New York. We have everything south of Washington, D.C. We have units moving in towards Boston. Another invasion force just off of just outside the Gulf of St. Lawrence that'll be going into Boston as well. So, I mean, yeah, things are going well. I'm hoping that we can get a whole bunch of units onshore, like offshore, a whole bunch of units off the boats onshore and then inland and kind of push north here. I want to try and get up to Portland and stuff, kind of surround these units here, knock them out, and then swing around towards Ottawa, Montreal, and Quebec, and kind of leave this as a static line down here around the New York, Philadelphia region. But we'll see how that goes. We are at the end of the turn, though, because there's not much else for us to really do. We could shift these guys over a bit, but yeah, we just kind of have to... We can slot in a couple of better troops here. For next time. But yeah, that looks to be about it. Let's end the turn, see what happens. Gonna go over here just to see what we got. What do we got? Yep, thought that was going to happen. Yep, they bombed the shit out of those two. Okay, they destroyed that unit around New York. But they pulled a lot of units away from Boston, so I'm hoping to invade in force around Boston and Bridgeport. Yeah, those were two destroyed, and then that reserve corps was surrendered. So, let's invade. Okay, Boston's ours. Overrun that group. We're going to Portland. We are going to get off. We are going to invade Bridgeport. Okay, we got that going. This is clear. They abandoned this line. It's clear. We need to push down. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Just beautiful. Going to invade here so we get some movement. All right. Swing up, cover as the Italians move down south. All right, there we go. Hopefully these guys can, yeah, they can't go anywhere if they use their rail line. They can't go anywhere. All right, this is good. This is really good. Okay, that worked out super good. We didn't take Bridgeport, but either way, they abandoned their line with us here, which gave us the opportunity to kind of push out. I mean, we could even try and get some more forces, but I'd like having some reserves just in case they push these units back in around Quebec, or back from outskirts of Quebec. But this lets us kind of get some breathing room to kind of fan out a bit more, knock out their overwhelming air superiority, and maybe even threaten to completely encircle their troops down south, or sweep up into Canada, which is what I want to do. Alright, let's get some of these ships out of there. Okay. Looks like the entirety of the American Navy is going up to... yeah, just going up to Scarpa Flow. Because I don't think they have any more ports. I mean, they have Bridgeport, but they have Bridgeport, Philadelphia, and that's it. And Quebec. But Quebec's right on the front line, so yeah, their only safe bet is going to Scarpa Flow. That's hilarious. Alright. And around here, yeah, they're just building up around there. Supplies are still taking some time to get up there. Well, let's hit this guy from all sides, just to try and knock him out. Let's try and use some supply trucks to give us another shot at knocking this guy out. Come on. Almost. One more final effort. There we go. And he's overrun. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 units, from what I can tell here. And we just really need to wait for the supplies to catch up. But we have a victory, so if the game ends right now, we have a minor victory. I'm hoping we can knock out some more areas around. If we can hold the stuff we have around America and these cities, then we can, fingers crossed, get a major victory. So just checking here. We've recovered a little bit of our population. In fact, majority... only Germany has low population, because, yeah, Germany's suffered a lot in this war. Alright, well, let's end the turn. Let's see what the Americans do. Probably pull back a shitload of their planes to more safe areas. I want to know what they do with their infantry, like all their ground forces. That's the question. Where are they going to deploy them to? What are they going to do with them? Okay, they're going to try and retake Boston. We can still retake Bridgeport, which is an opportunity. Oh yeah, they moved all of their air power up to Canada. That's actually good for us. Get you out here. Okay. Can't seem to go anywhere. That's weird. Alright. Yeah, they're pulling a lot of shit up to Canada to make a stand there, it looks like. You can't move anywhere there. That's odd. Okay, got that going for us. A couple more there, that's good. Well, let's look at what we can do here. We can extend our line out from Portland. Alright, well, we're straight down to Portland now. With an unbroken line. Let's see, can we... There. Okay. Supply there, one more shot. Okay, well, did some damage. Did some damage on that core. Yeah, New York's not doing the best. We could abandon New York and try and go around, but I don't know if I like that plan or not. Instead, I think what we're going to do is continue shipping units to ports here and having them help in North America. We'll just keep them on the rail lines here. And hopefully they will get used. Looks like the majority of the American fleet will just be in Scarborough Flow, which means we'll have a pretty open avenue to get to the coast for invasions. All right. Whew. Could do more here if we wanted to. We could move over here, attack this unit. You know what? We're going to do that. And then pull back. Try and go for Ottawa, maybe. Try and close the loop around here. That's something we could try. If we tried that, let's shift some of our extra forces down here and use them to kind of extend the line out. And anything to do here? Supplies are slowly getting to the region. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, they're rebuilding forces in Siberia, sending them over, but it's not really going to help a lot. We have way too many forces in the area. So we're just gonna be able to reinforce faster than they can, just because we have them already there. Really, I'm just waiting for the supplies to trickle in. It takes a while. But I'm fairly certain the... Yeah, almost already to Kirov. So things will start getting towards Molotov pretty quickly. It's even closer down south, so yeah. Really, it's just a matter of time. Yep, we're almost to a major victory too, by the way, so that's good. Alright, well, it's July. End of July 1945. Let's go ahead and end the turn, see what happens. What are the Americans gonna do? Okay, counterattacking us there. I thought that was going to be the case. Okay, knocked out that unit. Okay. Yeah, there went a German motorized corps. Embark some more units. Put them in ports. And you just get away from the American Navy. Philadelphia. This area around Philadelphia, like if we land here, we can knock out a couple of planes and again spread them out. Pushed us back here a bit, but that wasn't really a big deal. Okay. Do we continue the line of advance this way? Plug the gap there. Just keep moving up this way. Left plenty of territory open. These two get them off the coast near Halifax. Get all three of them together, see where the weak point in the line is, and then hit them. This is a great opportunity to knock them out. Tank destroyer there. Okay. Still doing okay. New York is a fairly good, interdicted by airstrike. Yeah, is doing fairly good on entrenchment. That's good. Pull back there. Put you in there. That'd be a level 10. That's good. That opens up another... It opens up the Fallschirmjägers to be used other places, and we can extend the line out down south more. Take Albany. Which would be, yeah, Albany, and then... Again, try and encircle these guys. Might want to try and invade. No, not New York again. That would be bad. Fighting around DC is going okay. Yeah, we just need some more troops to get this way, and we have some more we can send to the ports. If we really wanted to, we could also, like, shift these troops back from where they're at, and then next turn we can send them directly to the French coast, which would give us a shorter journey. Can send you already over... Antwerp. We can go on Antwerp. That's good. Okay. And yeah, not much else we can do around here. pulling back to Siberia. Okay, well, how's supply doing up here? Yeah, that railway's actually getting made. Good, good. So you can actually go all the way to Murmansk now. And you'll have supplies. So then we can actually shift a couple of forces up there and immediately knock out Murmansk, which I think is probably a victory point city. But let's go ahead and go to the next turn and see what happens. End of game. All right. So it was August 1945. End of game victory. All right. Nothing here, so that's weird. Okay, so game's over with. So let's look at this. All right, we are currently in the process. Like next turn, like I said, we'd have 2 more units that we could send and land somewhere in America. We'd either put them somewhere up here to be used to push kind of this open backfield, which could be an interesting idea, like land them in Portland or something like that and hit them, have them go south, knock out the bulk of the American army. And I mean, other than that, we have, you know, 2 more units here that'll be going soon. 2 units here that'll be going soon. 2 more units here. I mean, we've got a lot of units that would be moving out to the Americas. It wouldn't be that long before we'd have like numerical superiority. Right now, we don't. I think, well, we might. No, we definitely don't have numerical superiority, but I mean, we could very soon. Like, maybe by the beginning of 1946, we'd probably pacify the eastern U.S. So there's that. The Soviets aren't a problem anymore. Like, this unit is a problem, but like, give it a couple more turns, and when supply starts pouring into the Urals, then we have more than enough troops to kind of encircle, destroy, and just keep hammering them, and then it's just pushing. Then at that point, we don't have to worry about it anymore, and the Soviets are basically done with. Murmansk would fall very soon, and if we really wanted to, then we could start focusing on knocking out Malta and knocking out Scapa Flow, and even bringing some bombers back over here to knock out what's left of the American Navy. But I mean, in all honesty, it's a pretty, I guess it's not a major victory by the game standards, but I think it's a pretty decent victory. I mean, think about it like this. I mean, we've got, in the Axis, we have Vichy France actively fighting for us. You know, Germany, Italy, Romania, Hungary, Turkey, Spain. I mean, it's a pretty big Axis that we've got, and there's literally nobody in Europe fighting us anymore. We've conquered, even Portugal's on our side, technically. I mean, it's a weird kind of bug right now. Where they're on our side, but they're not. I don't know. But I mean, yeah, it's interesting. The only British units are like there's this HQ unit here, a garrison in Malta, and a garrison at Scapa Flow. That's it. Then there's 2 American fleets of undetermined size here, and really the biggest thing we'd have to deal with is America, but that'll fall at some point in time, and there's less than 10 units of the Soviets on the map. I think we can satisfactorily say this is a pretty major defeat for the Allies and a major victory for the Axis, at least in my book. But yeah, interesting game. I enjoyed it. You know, it's a nice little kind of simpler feel to it than some of the other, you know, like turn-based strategy kind of grand strategy games for World War II. You know, because I do have War in the East, and I have played that a couple of times. It is a much more granular game than this is. But you know, sometimes you just want a game that's not as detailed, just kind of more of a fun game. This I think that this hits that kind of space. I like it. I think I am still playing on like the beta build of it. I'd have to. I'm not sure if it would play differently with the release build, but it is available if you want to pick it up on the Slytherin or the Matrix, I think, the Matrix store. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I don't think there's much else to really say for this game. So yeah, thank you for joining me for this series. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below, hit that like button. If you want to help support the channel, consider the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and a link to my Patreon page. If you want to help support me, take a look at the Patreon page. Every dollar helps. It really does. It helps me get games for the channel, get better equipment so that I sound better for you all, and I can do more things for the channel. So take a look at it if you want to help support, or just subscribe and watch videos. But yeah, thank you for joining me for this series, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.